Hello Stampers, I'm Meg from Loven Stamps and I have another Crazy About You Stamps in the Mail Club video tutorial for March. I have a great card to share with you. It uses a lot of designer series paper strips, so if you're a person who has been, should we use the word hoarding, your designer series paper, you're definitely going to watch this video tutorial so that you can get some ideas on how to use some of that paper to its best advantage. So let's get stamping.
So we'll pull our pieces out here and go ahead and fold our cardstock in half. And then this is kind of a neat effect. I don't know if you've seen any of these yet or if you've made any, but you can take a white layer and layer it on your white cardstock for just a nice sort of bonus effect. And sometimes when I do that, I like to double up my Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm going to put one down and then put a second one on top. Ooh. And on each corner we'll do that. So when we have those doubled up Stampin' Dimensionals, we end up with just an extra little bit of shadow there. Can you kind of see how that sits on the corner? Just to pop that layer up and just give it a nice extra effect. Alright, so in your Stamps in the Mail Club kit are a bunch of little pieces here, including the word U from the Hello You Thinlits, which I am loving. And how awesome that all these pieces are cut out for you for Stamps in the Mail Club. So we're going to need that, and then we have these pieces here from the gold, gosh, what's it called? The Gold Soiree specialty paper. And I'm going to use my paper snips to go ahead and trim these. So I'm going to make one of my strips kind of on the long side, and then I'm going to make my second strip on the short side. So I'm not really cutting them exactly in the middle. But this is a great way, we'll use our gold here, a great way to use your designer series paper, especially if you're cutting different project sizes. You often end up, or I do, with strips of paper like this, and this is a great way to use them on a really simple and a fun card. So I'm going to do the same with my other pattern here, one long and one short. And once I get those on, then I'm just going to go ahead. I like to lay them out before I start attaching so that I get a pattern that I like. And then I can go back and start attaching after that. So I have 1, 2, 3, all 4 strips. And I'm going to leave just a little bit of like a hole kind of in the center here, because this is where our word U is going to go. And I like to attach these best with green lid glue. A little bit goes a long way, so I'm just going to do a little bit here, sort of at some of the bigger junctions on the word, and go ahead and stick that baby down. So there's U. Now with the Crazy About You stamp set, you can use the word U for anything. You can have just BU, which is my daughter's favorite thing to do for her friends. Or you could do Celebrating You, Miss You, You Amaze Me, kind of whatever you want to do. I'm going to make this a Miss You card, and I'm going to use the word Miss, and I'm going to do so much. But again, for Stamps in the Mail, you don't have to make the cards the way I design them. You can change it up and do whatever card you happen to need right now. So, Celebrating You, all kinds of things. Alright, so I'm going to stamp so much here, and I'll peel that off and put Miss on and stamp that baby. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut banner ends on our words. Okay, and if you want, you could even make them a little thinner, but I'm pretty happy with these. So I'm going to stick dimensionals on the back to give our card. This is a very dimensional card, in case you hadn't noticed. And then we're going to put Miss You so much. So we have sort of our banner strip collage, and then we have these 2 little pieces left from the Wooden Elements set. And these are a great addition to a card, just to give some extra sort of fun factor, some extra dimension, and plus it's so much, right? So whatever you put on your, you should use the word so much, I think, because I mean, hello, look at all those little arrows. It's you. We're celebrating. Remember when you put little hard wooden elements like this on a card and you're going to mail it through the postal system, and it'll cost you an extra 20 cents, but they actually make stamps perfect for that, or you can add 20 cents to your card, so it's really not a big deal. Another trick for mailing things like that are dimensional, often I'll cut a little square bubble wrap and I'll put it inside my envelope right over that element, and that way the envelope doesn't get destroyed when it goes through the post. So anyway, hope you are enjoying Stamps in the Mail Club this month, and if you have any questions or you'd like to request a kit where everything's all die cut and ready to go for you and prepackaged with the stamps and the ink and everything, be sure to check it out on my website and let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Happy stamping!